Hi kids, it's Pimmy again. I hope you're ready for some more coloring, because I know I sure am. And today, I'm going to do the next page out of the Dinosaur book. So, if you want to color with me, you should get your coloring things. And then, we'll be all ready. So let's get started. Today, we have a dinosaur that's deep in the sea, swimming around in the ocean. I think I'm gonna start by using off my white today, because we've got to color in all these white spots for his eyes. They're so big and so round. But our paper is not white, so we gotta use our white color to make his eyes white. And then I want to use the white a little bit more to make all these bubbles white, because these bubbles in the sea are going to be air bubbles. And maybe the air bubbles come from all this seaweed down here. Or some of them might even be trapped in oysters and clams, which is what this guy is. Do you know what shape all these bubbles are? Are they squares? No, these aren't squares. Squares have 4 sides, and these have no sides. These are circles. There we go. We colored in all our bubbles and his eyes nice and white, using one white color. W-H-I-T-E. White. And now I'm gonna use this green color for all our seaweed. Just like this. We've got to color in all the seaweed nice and green. And this is coral. And we're not going to color the coral green. We'll color the coral a different color. Because coral feels like a rock or a fossil when you touch it, but it's not. Coral is actually alive, but it grows and feels just like a rock, and it tends to have different kinds of colors usually, but we're going to use our imagination when we color it, and we're going to make it a fun color. I think when we color in our water, I'm gonna use a color called aqua, because aqua means water. And if we are coloring in the water, I think it makes sense to use a color that's named water. But for now, we're just all done with our one green color. Green. Green. So white was our first color, and we can add our 1 plus our 1 green color equals 2 colors. So green is our second color. This color is our light aqua color. So I must have another one over there somewhere that they named aqua that's a little bit darker. But I don't see one, so I think they were being sneaky with their names and just didn't give us another aqua color. That's okay though. We don't need to have 2 aqua colors. We're just fine with 1. And we'll use this one to color in all our water in our ocean. Just like this. Being oh so careful not to color outside our lines and make our seaweed look aqua like the water is. I think this color sure does do a good job looking like water. What do you think? Do you think that this looks like water? Is it a good color for the water, or is it not a good color for the water? I think it works out pretty well, so I'm gonna keep using it. But maybe you want a different color when you color water, and that's okay. You can use different colors on your water, and that's just fine. There we go. And just careful about those bubbles, because I wanted the bubbles to be white, not aqua colored. So we're going to have to be very careful and make sure we don't accidentally go outside our lines and color in those white bubbles with our aqua color that's for our water. That's not how we want to do it. And we're just being so careful around the dinosaur so we don't color him either. We want to make the dinosaur a different color than the water is. And if we goof up and go outside of our lines, what do we do about it? We say, oopsies, and then we try again. We just keep on coloring and try not to do the same thing again going outside our lines. But if we do, it's okay. It's just colors. And when we make mistakes, that's how we get better. Is we say, oopsies, I went outside my lines. And then we try again, and we finish all our colors and do our best to just stay inside our lines the rest of the time. I think for this little strip we have here in the middle, I'm gonna color in this part with my aqua color, just like I did with the rest. But now that I did it once, I'm gonna go back and we're gonna do it again. See how it's darker now and more bright? That's just because we're coloring it in a second time. And that's how I'm gonna do that one. And then I'm all done with one aqua color. A, Q, and after a Q is always a U. And now we need an A, and that is aqua. Our green color was our second color. 2 colors. Plus our 1 aqua color equals 1, 2, 3. Aqua was our third color. Now let's use this light purple color to color in this chunk of coral right here. But not the one in the front, only the one in the back. We're going to use another color on the one in the front. There we go. Just be careful. That way we can do better and better every time we color. We can make smaller mistakes each time if we're just careful and try to stay inside our lines every time. And that's our purple one. Let's now use another color. I'm gonna use this one. This one is supposed to be a different shade of purple. I think this is a purple that just has more red in it. Do you know how we make purple? We use red and one other color. Do you know what it is? It's blue. But see how this purple we're using now looks more red than the color we used last time? That must mean that the first purple had more blue in it than this one does, and this one has more red in it than that one does. Now let's color in this coral all the way in the back. Just like that. And that will be 1, 2 purple colors. 2 purple colors. P, U, R, P, L, E. Purple. Aqua was our third color. 3. And purple had 2 colors. So this time we add 2 colors. 3 plus 2 is 1, 2, 3. We have to count them 3 times, so there, and 4 and 5. Because we have to count our 2 times. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3 for our 3, and 1, 2 for our 2 made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in total. 3 plus 2 equals 5. Purple is our 5th color. Now, let's use some light brown to try and make the bottom of the ocean look like a sandy beach, because that sandy beach has to be on the bottom of the ocean too. I'm gonna use a very light brown to do that, just like this, and always being gentle with my colors so I don't break them. Otherwise I won't be able to color with them anymore. And I'm gonna give this dinosaur brown eyes. And that'll be all for our one brown color. B-R-O-W-N, brown. Purple was our fifth color, 5, plus our one brown color equals 5, 6. 6 colors. So brown is our sixth color. Now I think I'm gonna finish in our dinosaur, and I'm gonna do that with an orange color. I think I'm gonna use this one. And this is gonna be the color I use for his whole body. All the way on his head and his neck and his back and his legs. But we should pick a different one for his tummy. So I'm gonna go to these lines with our orange color. But on the other side of that line, we will make him a different color. And maybe his legs aren't this color either. Maybe we make his tummy and his back this color because his legs are on the other side of this line. So we'll make his tummy this orange color too. It's right down here. And let's not forget the bottom of his tail. That should be the same color as well, because his tummy goes all the way down his tail in that same shape. I'm just gonna make sure I didn't miss any spots coloring in his head or his neck and around on his back now. Just like this. And that will be our one orange color. O-R-A-N-G-E. Orange. So brown was our sixth color. 6. Plus 1 orange color equals 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We counted that all sorts of goofy. We used the wrong numbers. Let's use the right numbers over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's our 7th color. And then we'll use this red color. I want this one instead, to color in his legs and this part of his body that's in between his tummy and his back. So it's on his side, and it's his legs as well, because his legs are attached to the sides of his body. This one was over here with all the orange parts. So this dinosaur has some parts that are orange and some parts that are green. This isn't green, is it? I'm being a goofball today. Help me out. What colors are we using on him? It's orange and red. I don't know what I'm thinking today, calling that a green color. I was very wrong that time, huh? Silly Pimmy, you silly goose. That's all for our one red color. R-E-D. Red. And orange was our 7th color. Plus our one red color. Oh no, I am so mixed up. It's 7 plus 1, Pimmy. What are you doing wrong today? And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 colors. Red is our 8th color. Now I need to color in this oyster down here. And we're going to use our gray color for that. Maybe I'm all goofed up today because I gave myself an owie on my finger and had to wrap it up. So coloring is making my finger sore today. I need to get it together. I can't believe I'm forgetting colors. It sure is a good thing you guys were here to help me get my colors right today, and even some numbers, because I wrote a letter and I said 1, but I wrote down an R like a goofball. Sometimes I'm just a goofball. But now we're all done with our one gray color, G-R-A-Y. We used red for our 8th color, 8, plus our 1 gray color equals 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 colors, and gray is our 9th color. All together, we used 9 colors. C-O-L-O-R-S. All done! I hope you had as much fun today as I did when we were coloring in our swimming dinosaur in the ocean. And today, I needed your help for me to get the right colors and even some of my numbers right, because I was just making goofs. I made lots of mistakes this time, but that is how we get better. Like I'm always telling you, if we make mistakes, we have to say oopsies, silly goose, and fix it. That way we can learn and get better. It's the only way to do it. So until next time, keep on practicing, but always on paper. And make sure you put those colors away when you're done. And together, we can get better at lots of things. So until next time, bye-bye! Thank you for tuning in. Please like and subscribe down below.